Hey everyone, welcome to I Just Watch. It's your boy Joseph, and we're here to talk 007 No Time to Die. The James Bond franchise continues. However, it comes to an official end for Daniel Craig's Bond. I love his Bond. He's one of the best, personally. I mean, at the end of the day, Sir Sean Connery, because that man deserves it. All right, he is fucking beautiful. He's the original Bond. He's amazing. He's the bee's knees. He's the cat's pajamas. That's James 007 Bond. That being said, there are a few other contenders. Like I also like was it Bronson growing up. I thought his was cool. The one with like Halle Berry. Like was it Diamonds Are Forever? That might be wrong. So Daniel Craig. Dude, I also didn't realize Daniel Craig's been Bond for like 10+ years. I was like, oh shit. Like I knew you've been Bond for a minute, but I didn't realize how I don't grew up. Really enjoyed his. I mean, starting Casino Royale. Casino Royale is a great start. Arguably, probably one of the best Bond movies out there. Shit's crazy. It's intense, and it sets all the little stones and little steps and clues and branches come to full fruition and get resolved in No Time to Die. Like one of my favorite things about this Bond series is the fact that from the beginning to end, it's been a growth and connection of villains, little things from Mr. White. Homegirl's his daughter, and then Mr. White connects to like Spectre, and then the Homeboy connects to Spectre, but then the new villain. The way it's all intertwined, like it was always one big universe, and everything had a connection to something. I love the way they hit that detail. However, one of my biggest pet peeves is that they took away the hardcore use of gadgets. That's another thing I love from James Bond, was the gadgets and the crazy things like the plane that is a boat and just the random crazy gadgets, like from the watch to like the pens to like all that crazy shit that is James Bond. They did without almost entirely. And then in this one, we bring it back a little bit, and I was like, this is what I needed. Like proper. It's not as crazy, but it's what I needed. They updated them. Like they have that plane that turns into a submarine. I was like, hey, gadget. Like a couple gadgets here and there, and I was like, I appreciate that because I needed that. I missed that. I love the gadget using James Bond, that suave Mr. Bond, James Bond. I did that horribly, but you know what I mean. Dude, that scene in Cuba with Ana de Armas, whew, for one, boy, she looked good. I mean, she always looked good, but she looked good. And she kicked some ass, bruh. She was running shit. At one point, fucking Daniel Craig looked over like, she don't even need me, boy. What the fuck am I here for? I'm not even a pretty face. Compare. Dope action. The story's crazy. And then I think it's amazing that Daniel Craig's Bond gets something that's never been done before in a Bond movie. Is he dies on screen, and my boy didn't just die. He got blown the fuck up. Him, that island, that continent, that country, that fucking tectonic plate got shredded. I definitely exaggerated that a little bit, but that's not the point. That's never been done before, and it added this like super sad, surreal, like holy shit, like this emotional piece at the end. This movie is a proper period to this paragraph of the James Bond franchise with Daniel Craig. It's a beautiful movie. I enjoyed it through and through. The story's intense, has some really great fight scenes. They brought back my gadgets a bit, and it has a proper resolution to all the questions and answers that have been preset in the previous movie. So overall, great movie. I loved it. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. I want to hear who's your favorite Bond. But let me know down below. I want to hear your thoughts. Did you like Daniel Craig as James Bond? I mean, it's officially over. And they did announce at the very end, Bond will return, which we know James Bond 007 is not a person. It's a name. It's a code name and a rank, basically. It's a license to kill. But that being said, I want to hear your thoughts, comments, questions, concerns, requests down below. Until next time, stay safe, be well. Adios.